What's up, Screw Squad? This is Blastoise, aka Shellshocker here, and I'm bringing you yet another top 5 video. As you should already know, whole remakes have been confirmed, and we all know what that means. That Sinnoh remakes are next. That is right, I'm a huge Sinnoh fanboy, and it seemed like a good idea to make the next top 5 based around my personal favorite Sinnoh Pokemon. Remember, this is all based around my opinion, so if you disagree or just want to post your own personal top 5, by all means do so in the comments. I will be sure to check it out. Now without further ado, let's start today's top 5. Coming into the 5th spot on today's list is the grass ground type, the continent Pokemon itself, Torterra. I picked a Turtwig on my second playthrough of Sinnoh, and I sure don't regret it. Torterra's stats don't lie, it is a monster in itself. It also has a stellar move pool, battle purposes aside, its design is badass, you wouldn't want to pick a fight of something that's literally a walking continent. All those factors put into play, Torterra rightfully claims the 5th spot. Now we move on to the 4th spot. Making its way into the 4th spot is a nightmare-inducing dark type Pokemon, Darkrai. When I first got my hands on an action replay, I used to always walk through walls. I remember my game freezing when I tried to go left to Lunar Island as I went too far. However, I went right and came upon the island of this beautiful creature. That is how I first was introduced to Darkrai, and I still love it to this very day. Its design is very sinister and intimidating, its special attack and speed are stellar, and overall it's a great legendary Pokemon. I mean, it's got its own movie, so it must be pretty damn good. Now onto the 3rd spot. Flying into the 3rd spot is yet again another unique Pokemon. The bird that can't keep its mouth shut, Chatot. I first found this peculiar Pokemon when playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Chatot slowly found its way into my heart from here on in. Competitive wise, being realistic here, Chatot is, well, pretty useless. Unless you're all about using its unique move Chatter, then it's really not worth trying out. But if you're like me and like Pokemon for numerous reasons, then it might be a good choice for you. Its head is shaped like a musical note, and I find that kind of charming. Chatot is number 3 on this list, and now we move on to number 2. Soaring on down into the number 2 spot is a badass bird, the normal flying foe, none other than Staraptor. During my first playthrough of Sinnoh, I picked up a Starly, as it's a tradition of mine to always use the flying type in the first route. Regardless, once this little bird hit its final stage, I was astonished. Its design, in my opinion, is amazing. Its speed and attack are impeccable, and its move pool is awesome. It's a bird that can learn close combat. That's gotta mean trouble. It became one of the powerhouses on my team as well as this list. What could possibly beat this apex predator? The emperor of this list, as well as its race, the sensational steel water striker, the perfect penguin, the great Empoleon. When I first got Pokemon Pearl and saw the starters that were there, Piplup appealed to me immediately. Not even really by impulse, it was just a feeling that I had, and it turned out to be absolutely true. Aside from having one of my favorite duo typings, Empoleon is a monster. Its stats are great, its move pool stupendous, and its design speaks for itself, badass. Everything about Empoleon appeals to me, and that's why it has made its way to conquer today's top 5. That is all for today's list. I thank you all for watching, and be sure to leave a like and let me know in a comment if you'd like to see more top 5s in the future. Otherwise, I bid you all a farewell. I am SS Blastoise, and I am out.